parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabe que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para son los y las baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. No me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hijo solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, por si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. It's the first game in the month of July. Mike Soroka gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Jeff McNeil is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together.
Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Braves have elected to challenge the previous
All right,
play.
here's one more look at it. Looking for that indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the play. But I don't think there's enough right there to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the
Upon
game.
video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. Fouled off. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Pops this one up. Swanson is there, 1 away.
That is third. The left fielder for the Dominic Smith.
Next to hit is Dominic Smith. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Now the first pitch, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. McNeil, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll start this one at 269. 22 home runs and 54 runs batted in. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Over the first, and that retires the side. Mets strand 1. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Carlos Carrasco will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout-to-walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now the Mets will have his terrific speed to contend with right out of the chute.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Now here's the first offering.
Boom, that's down.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. And the pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
And Coming in, Austin Riley. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. So now here is Michael Conforto. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Today's ball game gives the Braves a chance to end the series on a really high note. A win will complete the sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Hit sharply on the ground. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Pitch on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in is Marcell Ozuna. You should check out his righty-lefty splits. No surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Batting eight, the catcher, Alex.
Next up is Alex. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on the way.
0-1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's out.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home.
Hey!
Hit in the air down the right field line. Conforto is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So 2 down and a runner at first, and Mike Soroka will bat next. From the stretch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. 1 left for Atlanta after.
Welcome back to Truist Park. Home staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Thank you, Heidi. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Next to stand in is Carlos Carrasco. Now here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone. Nothing in one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So here is Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0.
Don't know how I let you chase me. Don't know how I let you play me. You're so electric.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Set and the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Alonso is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out in the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ozzie Albies becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd.
Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Theo, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night now.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away. Freeman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. To first. Oh, look at this sliding stuff. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. First Pitch coming. Here it is. Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So the next at bat will be Dominic Smith. 0-for-1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So here's Pete Alonso. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0.
Wearing a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. At the plate now is Marcell Ozuna. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Carrasco pauses. Here it is on 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. High hop, and he barehands it. It's there. He got him. Now at the plate is Jason Kipnis. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on the way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good spin with it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
In now, Alex Jackson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 that have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0.
They like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them.
So now to the plate, Mike Soroka. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Lifted down the line in left. Davis into foul territory, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Ronald Acuna is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Acuna leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. Hit hard but foul. The 2-2 goes the other way as this is line to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 2-0. Ready now is James McCann to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball 2.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out. Next to hit, Carlos Carrasco. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And it's 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. This is hit softly to third. A little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping up is Austin Riley. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of the start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Pitch on the way as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not a net that he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Pitch is popped up, and there's that number 2. Next up, Marcell Ozuna. Bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Shin-high fastball that time. Ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis.
Nope.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0.
Yeah! Look out, 1-1.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Braves strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And here's the former first. Round draft choice Brandon Nimmo. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers haven't worked. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Dominic Smith is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Looking to send him packing again. Now a swinging bunt.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
0-2 once more.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 once more.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Here's another 0-2.
Are you serious right here? This is becoming a joke. 8 foul balls in a row. This guy is in auto swing mode. This pitcher could throw this thing anywhere, and he's pulling the trigger.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Well, next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider. 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases so far. He couldn't have grown up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
1-2. Here it comes. David Peterson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
A windup and the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Nimmo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning. Next to dig in, Mike Soroka. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here comes the 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, McCann. And that ends the inning. Braves are set down. First pitch on its way. Michael Conforto is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The Braves are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Grounded back up the middle. Swanson drills it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. First pitch on the way. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. He's just rolling right now. Even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
In today's game with
and a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Now to bat, Ozzie Albies flew out last time up.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Now the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And that's out number one. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And in the bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Conforto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann. First delivery to him. swing and a liner. Well, this is a foul ball. That's the count hold steady at 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Luis Guillorme will grab the bat and hit through the pitcher here. Now the first pitch. As he lets it in the air to right field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now. So here's Jeff McNeil. He's their last shot here with two away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
They'll step off and try and reset. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Brings it in, and the Braves break out the brooms at home. And
Many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
this evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Soroka earns his 8th victory of the season as he allows only one hit in 9 full innings. Carlos Carrasco pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Van Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
You would think I'm in the 6. Born June 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, turn on the clock, follow through.